I'm live on Instagram as well. You know what I'm saying? We're going to preach different ways how not to get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about ways not to get taken advantage of. People out here getting taken advantage of in every department of their life. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Let's get it popping. The Steady Your Heart podcast begins in 3, 2, and 1.
Steady your heart.
Let's go. What's going on, Auntie?
Look deep into your soul.
Look deep into your souls.
For your mental is to be tested this day.
For your mental is to be tested this day. Understand?
Steady your heart.
I'm going to bring that back. Cause
Steady your heart.
yeah, I feel like it wasn't appreciated. We're going to run that back. You know what I'm saying? Love you too, Auntie. For your mental is to be tested this day. Let that beat play. You know what I'm saying? Made by yours truly. Yeah. I came through solo today. You know what I'm saying? I came through solo today. You know what I'm saying? Today we're going to talk about being taken advantage of and how you end up in that trap in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's exempt. Nobody. See, the thing about people that I realize about people is that they feel as though they're exempt from things that other people are not. But we could all fall in the same trap. You know what I'm saying? We could all fall for the same things. So listen, steady your heart and listen up. All right? Because no one's exempt from the different things that we got to face in this world. And one of the things that we all got to face in this world and in this life is being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? But listen, shout out to everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Listen, hand clap. Gunshots for the gangsters. Gunshots for the gangsters. But I ain't here to preach to nobody. I ain't here to preach to nobody that... I'm not here to... How about this? I'm not here to preach anything that I haven't experienced. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't one of those type of people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of those type of suckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to talk about only things that I've experienced. Only things that I've seen with my own 2 eyes. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that a lot of people do in this world is that they find themselves giving, and at the end leaving empty-handed, right? It can happen in your personal life. It can happen in your relationship life. You know what I'm saying? It can happen in your professional life. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, taking advantage of can happen to anybody. So never watch somebody else and judge them for a situation that they're in. You know what I'm saying? You just steady your heart and you stay mindful. You know what I'm saying? So thing number one of the easiest ways that people get taken advantage of is they talk too much. I'm gonna let that marinate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let that marinate. They talk too much.
Steady your heart.
You know what I'm saying? They talk too much. And that's what the problem is. So what happens is you vibing, you may be in a social environment, you making new friends, or you talking to some old friends, and you just saying things. You know, you like, yeah. They're telling you what they want to do. You like, wow, I would love to help this. You believing in them. And next thing you know, you done signed up for a partnership that you ain't ready for. Right? So now you being the honorable person that you are, you being the person of being the man or the woman of your word, you gotta go honor that. You gotta go do that. You know what I'm saying? So now here we go. You being a man of your word, a woman of your word, and you talk too much. So now you obligated to things that you may not have the time for. Or Bomby, what's good, bro? What's going on, man? That you may not have the time for, or things that you may not want to do in the future. You know what I'm saying? So, but just for the new people in the room, you know what I'm saying? We're talking on how to not get taken advantage of, or how you end up in these situations. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the topic. You know what I'm saying? So, like I was saying, you talk too much. So when you talk too much, you end up agreeing to things, or you say things that you may not want to do at the end. And then what happens is you make these agreements. You know what I'm saying? You make these agreements. You make these obligations to people that you're not even willing to do at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to get taken advantage of, because you end up in social environments where you're too friendly and you simply just talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Steady your mouth. Steady your tongue. You know what I'm saying? Steady your heart. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yo, Rod, what's good? Cause I'm in my crib, bro. I'm on here in GA, man. You gotta come holler at me. We looking much better. You feel me? But yeah, anyway, man. Hold on. I need a sip of the wine. I tried a new flavor and I ain't the biggest fan, but we gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make it work in a classy way. You know what I'm saying? Gunshots to the nasty wine in the world. Anyway, so number one, the easiest way to get caught up and get taken advantage of is to make yourself have too many things. You have too many obligations simply because you talk too much. You end up in these social environments and you just agree to everything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Easy Breezy. You know what I'm saying? My lemon squeezy. You know what I'm saying? But here's another way you end up getting taken advantage of. Because when a lot of people are, they don't know how to say no, right? So you may not even be offering things. You may not even be out there talking too much. You may be a person that stays in your own corner. You know what I'm saying? You mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? But then they still come to you. And you don't know how to say no yet because what happens? You don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, or you don't want to let the people down because you think that you may be all that they have. You know what I'm saying? So you end up in a situation to where you keep saying yes to people and doing things with people and you get nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? I can't make this up. I'm a recovering nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to the ADD meeting, the little meeting and all that. How you doing? My name is Chris, the nice guy. Hi, Chris, the nice guy. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? The first step, I acknowledge that I was a nice guy. Everybody out there clapping. You know what I'm saying? They put coffee and donuts everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Coffee and donuts everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's how it goes. That's how you end up in those situations by just being a nice person, and you end up just wanting to help people that you think need you, and in a way, it's kind of like you feel like you're the only way that they can get out of that situation. When you got to realize that everybody has a life, and the universe protects us all. So the same way you can get through a situation is the same way that they can get through the situation, but you kind of get in the way of their progress. You know what I'm saying? Kind of get in the way of their progress, man. So if you, whatever your gifts are, whatever your talents are, whatever you're good at, those are not things that those are not other people's instruments to make their lives just automatically easier. You know what I'm saying? Your gifts and your tools, use your discernment when you're saying yes to people, when they're asking you for things. You know what I'm saying? That's how you end up getting taken advantage of. And now, you know we're going to touch the juicy topic. You know what I'm saying? Because I know y'all waiting to see how you get taken advantage of when you're in the midst of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of a relationship. But we're going to get there, because first I want to finish up on this friendship. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because friendship is important, man. Those are some of the most important relationships in your life. You know what I'm saying? That's your counsel. You got to keep the counsel that you keep is literally the outline and the blueprint of your whole situation. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. The counsel that you keep is the outline and the blueprint of your whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if you feel like you're giving too much, if you feel like you have too much to give and the people around you can't reciprocate that, you literally have to either empower them, and if you can't empower them, you got to slide them to the side, like the doors in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Hold on. That's a bar. I'm about to drop this beat back. You got to slide them to the side like the doors in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Easy. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just be out here giving off your energy. Because your energy is not free. Your energy has a purpose. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. Everybody want to talk about energy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to talk about energy. Everybody want to talk about positive energy, good vibes only, all of that. But people don't realize that your energy actually has a purpose. Everything about you, everything in your life has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep that on reserve. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep that on reserve and keep that preserved for the people that's actually worth your time. How you test them out to see if they're worth your time? Here we go. Like I said, use whatever power you got to try to empower them. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't taking off none of that power, if you can't feed them anything, you got to slide them to the side like the doors in Japan. Like I said, I'm sorry, but not sorry. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, because a lot of people, you can't teach them up front. You got to teach them from a distance. They got to watch you shine. They got to watch you glow. And the next thing you know, they following your example. You know what I'm saying? They may turn into your competition, but at the end of the day, you love them, compete. That's what we do. That's what we do anyway. I'm saying that's just the code of life, man. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. Listen now. Let's get to the relationships. Let's get to the juicy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Cuzzo in the building. Cuzzo in the building. All right, bet. Listen, let's get to the relationships. So let's see. How do men get taken advantage of in relationships? See for the fellas, bro. For the fellas, bro. When you're in the midst of a relationship, oh yeah, where Uncle Ryan? Oh yeah, man. Happy belated too. I saw it on Instagram late, man. Mad love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. When it comes to the men in a relationship, it's sneaky. You don't see it coming. You know what I'm saying? You don't see it coming. Because women play the long game. And this is my opinion. They could come on and argue. They could say what they want. But in my opinion, women, they're very calculated. You know what I'm saying? They're very calculated beings. They're very intellectual. And I'm saying anything that should intimidate you. I'm not saying anything that should make you feel negatively about them. This is actually a beautiful thing, and this is a gift. You know what I'm saying? Women are very calculated beings. You know what I'm saying? So if they want something from you, they're not going to just, a lot of the times, they won't just ask you straight up for it off rip. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, they're not just going to go and ask you for it. They're going to hint around it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give you, they're gonna try to make you guess about it. They're gonna leave some flyers on the table. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna send you some they're gonna send you some TikToks. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give a lot of signs. They're gonna expect you to just pick up. You know what I'm saying? So literally, how women get you right, you gotta listen to everything they say. They're people of signs, because you gotta realize our nature. As men, we go get us. We're hunters. So if we want something, we straight up go get it. A lot of times with women, when they want something, they play chess. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you end up in situations where you could be taken advantage of, because you don't know that. Just for an example, you know what I'm saying? That this purse she wanted, that you're buying today, she been putting a work in for that for about a month now. You know what I'm saying? Her squad know that. I mean, it's in the group text, bro. It's documented. You just don't see it. You just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, you're ready to flex your wallet, flex your muscle, and you end up in situations where you're getting straight taken advantage of. And a lot of times, I feel like y'all dudes ask for it. You know what I mean? You ask for it because you're giving too much too soon. You're giving too much too soon. You know what I'm saying? Another way guys get taken advantage of in a relationship is when, let's say you're talking to a shorty. Y'all just in the dating phase, the talking phase, trying to get to know each other, trying to figure things out. And you end up to letting her know, like, you know, I don't think this is going to go any further. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with the situation. I've investigated our possibilities, you know, and I can't see exactly where this is going. And then you tell shorty, like, you know what I'm saying, you know what, I'm going to end this. I'm done. I'm going to cut you off, you know what I mean? I wish you the best, respectfully, you know. But sometimes a woman will literally tell you to your face, no, that's wrong. You my boyfriend. Like, they will literally just shut down your whole curve. You know what I'm saying? And literally make you turn to that situation. Or what happens with you is, you don't know exactly how to turn them down. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to deal with an aggressive situation. You don't know your rights. You know what I'm saying? You might not even know your rights. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if we got a request on this joint. You know what I'm saying? Let me get her in here in a second. And that's how you end up in these situations. We got Easy Breezy about to come through this joint here in this moment. Let me see here. There we go.
Hey.
What's going on, mama?
All right. So I do have a little bit of advice for the males when it comes to doing too much too early. Okay. Number one, males, if you're trying to like pursue a female or whatever, buying her things, taking her out to eat and buying her stuff is not the way to get her to love you. Okay. Now, a woman has to be she has to act like she's sexually attracted to you before you start spending all this money, okay? Because you're gonna think that you can spend money just to have her around you and stuff like that, but she's literally only around you for the benefits. So if she's not acting like she likes how you look, like if she's not acting physically attracted to you, please do not start spending money. Just don't. Like,
free game. Free game.
maybe one date. But if she's not acting like she like you like that, or she's not acting sexually attracted to you, she's not trying to give it the punani. She's just trying to milk it until she can't milk it no more.
But what about, I got a question for the fellas, because that, like, now appreciate that. First of all, appreciate that, because that's literally, that's the gym. A lot of guys don't even know that secret knowledge. You know? But what about the fellas? Because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women use their sexuality as a tool to take advantage of a guy. So how do we find discernment between the ones that really want to and the ones that are just using it as a tool? What's the moment that we should see that's the red flag to figure out what's really going on?
Okay, so men have to use discernment. Number one, I'm not gonna say that all hoes dress alike. But number one, that is a telltale sign. How was she dressed when you met her? How was she dressed? And then number two, where did you meet her? You know what I'm saying? You have to take all those into consideration too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you gotta take a dress. You know what I'm saying? But most importantly, if she ain't showing no signs of sexual attraction, and that should be the first sign that you might be being taken advantage of.
Yes. Like, she has to be like, oh, you're so handsome, or you're so cute. If she's not saying stuff like that, she's not trying to give it up.
Wait, does that happen to people? Does that happen?
What?
Like, girls just be like no compliments?
I mean, if they don't like him, if they don't like how he looks, if they're not sexually attracted, she's not going to throw out compliments.
That's wild. It's a dirty game. Hey, listen, fellas. Steady your hearts, gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Steady your hearts, man. It's a cold world. If she ain't saying she thinks you look good, if she ain't saying you're attractive, she probably don't feel that way. And what Breezy said is you might be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's crazy. Because like a lot of dudes, like, let me tell you what happened with guys, right? We're keeping a buck.
Okay.
Male ego is like, it's crazy. Right? The male ego, like, just because she ain't saying it, you know what I'm saying? She probably a little shy. You feel me?
Oh gosh.
You know what I mean? Know how to get her feelings across, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, we feel like we look good. We feel like we know we look good. You know what I'm saying? Just like you guys. You know. But so thank you for giving that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us would have been caught blindsided.
Yeah, and then you like a lot of women. Some women are shy, but a lot of women nowadays are, are leaned in more to like their masculine energy just as a whole in society now. So women do not mind giving compliments. So if she's not giving compliments and she's not acting sexually attracted, don't spend too much. Don't spend too much because you're going to be wasting your money, especially if she's not texting back and stuff like that. I mean, that's obvious.
I feel like too much. I mean, you shouldn't spend too much regardless if it's too early. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If it's too early, like, first of all, you gotta budget the situation, fellas. Listen, the ladies might disagree, but I feel like you gotta budget the situation, man. Like, if you just meeting her and you don't know if she likes you or not, like you said, she's not showing any sexual signs, there's no point in you taking her on a private jet if you know she never been on one. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta budget the situation. Like, maybe if she has been on one and you can afford the PJ, maybe a PJ is not a big deal to any of you. Mm-hmm. But there's no need for you to be out there changing lives if you don't even know if she like you like that or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You press too much. And that's a red flag for you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your insecurities leaking out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, they let the insecurities just leak all out of their pocket. Mm-hmm. And it's obvious to see. And women can smell that. When women smell that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like the vultures come out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
And a woman can tell, like a woman, guys, a woman can tell when you are trying to buy her time and buy her affection. Like, it is so obvious. Like, like, dang, he still wants to take me out and I didn't text him back for a week, or he still wants to buy me this and I wasn't even acting like I liked him. Okay. And a lot of girls will take advantage. So they can sniff that. They can sniff the simp in you. Okay.
the simp, exactly. Because a lot of guys, they mistake, they mistaken simping for pimping. You understand me? A lot of guys out here mistaken simping for pimping. Because they think they tricking off, they think they showing off what they got. But if you're not getting no signs of attraction, no signs of no energy of sexuality from the woman, you're literally just wasting your time. You know, you think you're pimping, you're telling your boys what you did, you showing her, you telling her what you can do, but you're getting nothing in return. So you're literally in the same position as a simp. You're like a confident simp. It's like the worst kind of guy.
And I feel so bad.
Those are the guys that get stuck in a circle. At least a simp can learn, but a confident simp, they go in the circle because they don't even know what's going on.
Oh gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are the ones we feel the most bad for are the ones that spot. You said what?
So now they need to study their hearts, you know what I'm saying? But let's get to the ladies and how they like the ladies. I want to talk a little bit about the ladies, why I got you here, and how ladies get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna let somebody else call in. So
yeah, for sure.
All right, bye.
Bye. Appreciate you.
All right. Love you too.
Listen, man. Listen, ladies. Let me show you how. Let me see here how we get to. All right, listen, ladies. Let me tell you how you get taken advantage of. Coming from a guy's standpoint. And I'm only here to tell the truth, because this is the Steady Your Heart podcast. We're here for everybody. We're here to spread the good vibes. You know what I'm saying? But for ladies, how you get taken advantage of is you lean on what you think rather than what you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a woman can never really get tricked because you got that instinct. Like, if I had that instinct, I'd probably be a billionaire. Not saying that you guys can't be. You still can be. I probably wouldn't be yet. You know what I'm saying? But you guys have the instinct of a goddess. So if you're going against what you feel to get into a situation with a guy, literally, I feel like that's your first red flag that you're being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Because literally, with the female instinct, I don't see how a guy could really trick you into anything. You know what I'm saying? If anybody disagree, please come in and disagree. You know what I'm saying? But literally, I feel like the women, and that's one way. You're not following your instincts. We'll keep it simple. The first way, you don't follow your instincts. The second way that women get taken advantage of is that they start gift giving, right? They start gift giving. They start gift giving way too soon. I've been in a situation where I just met a girl. You know what I'm saying? And I just met a girl, showed her my studio, just opened it. You know what I'm saying? And she and that's not that I'm not grateful. And I'm not saying she did anything wrong, but she started buying a bunch of expensive equipment and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For my studio. And I'm just like, to me, it's like, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, but I ain't even asked for none of that. So I hope you don't feel like I owe you anything for this, even though as a man, I really do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of women do that. You know what I'm saying? And even let's say another example that women do, right? They date a guy that they feel like they're a little flyer than, but they see his potential because they think he's really sweet and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, every time they shopping, they add it to his wardrobe so he can match her fly. So now you building this man's closet up. He ain't asked for that either. And then he ain't asked for that either. You know what I'm saying? So then when you start getting played and then he start telling you he ain't ready for a relationship, you bamboozle, ladies. You need to steady your heart as well. You know what I'm saying? Steady your hearts as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like a guy's not going to appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a guy's not going to, like me personally, I'm the type of dude, some of the stuff, I don't even take it. It's like, all right, just chill, okay? Go buy yourself something nice, go buy some of that perfume you have on. It smells great. Right? But a lot of guys ain't going to do that. A lot of people ain't going to do that. Why? Because would you? Would you give it back? Nope. You sure wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect the man to do something that you wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, when you buying him a bunch of stuff because you want him to match your flaw or you want to help upgrade him just because you met him and you really believe in his dream, you setting yourself up to be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? So here's the two ways, like I said, I'm gonna go back down the list. The first way that women get taken advantage of is you ignore your own instincts. You got a female instinct. You know when you should. I feel like I know. Come on, man. You just try to change the world. You like to change the world. You know, that's probably that's gonna be the third reason. You know what I'm saying? Boom. The second one is you do too much gift giving. You can do too much investing in potential of what you think can be too soon. Like if we ain't asking for it, you know what I'm saying? Like steady your budget as well. Just like I said with the guys, you gotta steady it all. You know what I'm saying? Now, the third way that women get taken advantage of is y'all think y'all can change the world. If a guy tells you that he don't want a relationship right now, don't think that you can hang around for 9 months and you're gonna change his mind, right? Because if it took 9 months and you ain't changed his mind yet, you literally you wasting your time, doubt. You wasting your time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta steady your heart with that. You gotta steady your heart with that. You know what I'm saying? Like listen to what a man is telling you. And I feel like I'm just gonna talk to women for real one time. I was raised by women. I feel like if women actually listened to what a man is telling them, they will have all the answers that they need, right? Because first of all, if a man is telling them the truth and they actually listen, they can move accordingly within their majesty, right? That's what I feel like. If women actually listen to a man and he's telling the truth, they could move accordingly and within their majesty. Now, if women actually listen to a man while he's telling a lie, they could use their instincts and do what? Move according to their majesty, right? But the fact that you don't listen externally, you listen internally, you miss all the obvious signs that are designed for your intellect to catch. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like women literally, I see it literally, and I'm a recovering all of this on every side of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm recovering all of it on every side of it. I've seen women, I've told them things, they look me in the eye, there was nothing there. There was nothing there. And then they said, you my boyfriend, get out of here. Now, you know what I'm saying? Literally. They literally disregarded everything that I said and told me how they felt about what the situation was. And a lot of y'all forget that we control the progression and the position of a relationship. We got that as men. That's ours. That's ours. You know what I'm saying? Now, women, you control what happens when it comes to the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? You control how freaky and how nasty it can get, how wild it can get. You know what I'm saying? You control whether or not the child actually is born after that situation happens. You control that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got my man Guinea. Let me get my man Guinea in here, man. Hold on, son. Yo, come through, man. So I feel. Hold on. It's a feminine. We're gonna get to some of these comments in a minute, man. Femininity is a subtle power. Wow.
Youre.
Yo,
Shaking. How you feeling? I'm loving it.
My cash, man. I'm trying to teach the ladies a little thing or two, bro. How to live out here, man.
Yo, I appreciate the perspective, my brother. I see you keeping it pure out here for the ladies and everything like that. I appreciate you, my G.
Come on, man. Yeah, what you think? What you think is the let me ask you. I'm asking about both. What do you think is one of the main ways that women fall into the trap of being taken advantage of? From your standpoint, you're a fellow Brooklyn brother. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you do your thing here and there. Talk to the ladies one time, man.
It's hard with that. You get what I'm saying? Because women are so intelligent, right? So when certain stories are being told, it's like, really, could you have avoided it? You know, so it's hard to take that point, but I definitely think some women get taken advantage of. Of course, you know what I'm saying? You got some men that's assholes out here, and you know they just want what they want. So you know what happens for sure. For sure, it happens.
But listen to this point though, right? Because before you got on, I made a certain point about that though. I feel like women, it's like I feel like either way they can't get caught up with this if they moving right. You feel me? Because right, left and right. Listen.
Break it down.
Hey, WB, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, if if you're telling the truth to a woman and she's listening, right? She can move, she can move according to her majesty. If you lie to a woman and she's listening, she can use her instincts to move according to her majesty. But as long as she's actually listening, she can't really be taken advantage of.
It's her choice. Yeah, it's choice.
Easy Breezy's asking, Gina, have you ever been a simp before?
Nah, thank God I was, blessed to be raised by some honorable men. You get what I'm saying? Shout out for my, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brothers and pops and uncles, you know what I'm saying? I had honorary men to raise me and just be like, yo, we don't do this. You feel like this is how you take your emotions and operate. This is how you do certain things. So, by the blessings of the great ones, you know how that be? For sure.
Yeah, man. Hey, what's your, like, all right, so if you got to, well, how you think dudes end up getting taken advantage of the most, bro? How you think the bros, I know you've been around talking to bros. You've been in a circle where the women haven't been listening, and you see how you feel, man. How you think dudes get taken advantage of the most?
Man, not taking the hint because women are very blunt. Very, very blunt. Even if they're trying to be nice about their bluntness. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be very direct. It's going to be on.
You always know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Like, when a shorty's giving you a vibe and like, nah, you a dub. So you just, then again, it's choice. Right back to what we're saying, choice. You don't have to be like this, but you know what it is? I think it's a character thing and I think it's a self-esteem thing. Right? Yeah. Because when you value yourself, you're not even going to be like, yo, shorty, miss, I'm not dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the ladies. You're going to be like, sir, keep it moving. You a dub, so same difference. For sure.
That's a fact. I never really thought of it that way, that they give, like, either way. Because I thought, well, it's kind of what I was saying earlier, how women give the hint. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, what Breezy was saying was that if a woman don't come out and say that she thinks you cute and she thinks you handsome and all of that, then she probably don't think so. She'll probably stop spending money at this point. What you think about that?
Situational. Because some shorties will...
Ego. See what I said about the man?
Yeah.
Something, right?
It's because the shorty, it's some girls that I know that just won't blatantly tell you, like, nigga, you ugly. Nigga, you think you all that. There's certain ways how they mess with you. You dig what I'm saying? Not every shorty just going to say that. So it just depends on the situation and the shorty, for sure, in my opinion. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like if everybody kept it a buck, and listen, we can fix Black America, man.
I agree.
We can fix Black America.
Yo,
but somebody going to be taken advantage of.
We all need one another, so we're going to be used regardless. We all need each other, so at some point you're going to be used regardless. Yeah,
I heard that. Y'all heard that?
For sure.
If y'all like that, put a heart there, man.
For sure, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Either way you go through this life, you're going to be used. So just be prepared to be used and know how you would like to be used.
But what if you don't want to be used? What if you don't forget that?
Please, you ain't human. What world you live in where you're not going to be used? Cut it out. Stop it. Stop it. What you going to do, what you're not going to do. What you going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate. It's simple.
Yeah, no, that's facts. That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? I could be being used. You might call me, yo, bro, we need to talk. You're using me. I'm there. You get what I'm saying? Okay, cool. What's good, bro? You're using somebody's time. Every day you wake up, you're being used in some form, going to work, whatever you want to call it. Being used.
Might as well make it somebody that you love.
Exactly. So
somebody
you could vibe with. You know what I'm saying?
I think that everybody in their life, do you think that everybody's also using somebody else? Even right now, everybody's using somebody.
Right now, of course. While we chopping it up, somebody being used right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether are you aware of it or not, you know what I'm saying? I think that's a more subconscious thing, or conscious thing, I should say, because you should be aware of what's going on around you.
Yeah, but that's true though. But all usage ain't negative. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, you my brother. So I would straight up tell you to your face, bro. Like, use me if you need to use my namesake, whatever. Use me because I trust them. Use me. You know, if you just meeting somebody and you dating them and stuff like that, you gotta make sure you're not being used. You know what I'm saying? For none of your resources. Because some people, a lot of times, a lot of dudes that don't have money, they get used for their time and attention.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Shorty going, she gonna get her lift paid for by this dude.
Mm-hmm.
You want to take you for your time, because you got good time spending skills. So you're gonna get taken advantage of. She's gonna take you for your time and attention. But you fellas, you can't get back, and neither can you, ladies. You know what I'm saying? But people also use you for your time. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to have to face the mirror. They don't want to have to face a quiet night. So they will use you for your company. And you got to be careful. Well, because that's an easy way to get taken advantage of.
Facts. Yeah, you talking facts. For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no argument there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. But I appreciate you calling in, man. Everybody, follow my man. Give him 10K.
Appreciate you, bro, for having me on.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, give me calling in, man. I'm going to hit you when I get off here, man. We see what's going on.
For sure, bro. Hold it down. One.
All right, man. Easy. Yeah, man. Hey, so Easy Breezy just said, let's get to some comments here. Let's get to some comments. The latest one says, Easy Breezy said, the ladies just got to be stingy with the cootie cat. Easy Breezy, I disagree. Okay? Easy Breezy, I disagree. Okay? Listen. It's not about the cootie cat. I don't think it's about, okay. All right, she might be right, actually. Because well, she halfway right, because like every time I had to wait, like, and like, okay, so when I agree. Here we go. All right, here we go. Here you go, mama. I got you. Like, all right, here we go. You gonna find it. Listen, I feel like if you don't have to make him wait for like a long time, but you gotta make him wait longer than he wants it. You hear me? Steady your hearts. So what I'm saying is that you don't have to make him wait for a long period. It's not about the time limit, just longer than he wants it. Like of course he wanted automatically. That's of course that's what they think, right? But until you think he's a little longer than he's ready, just a little bit, and you got what you could accomplish, what you need to accomplish. Because let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. A lot of y'all ladies, y'all be wanting it too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, fellas, talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me want it just as bad as we do. All bricks. I'm talking about all bricks. You know what I'm saying? Just as bad as you do. Or even worse, right? But they gotta steady they what is it? They holiness, right? Not the holiness, their pureness. Because it's literally, it's image protection. It's bro, this is brand maintenance. You understand, gentlemen? Because we talk business and logic. Let me talk to you in your language. Bro, this is brand maintenance, okay? She's trying to protect her brand by not giving it to you too soon. So, and respect a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? You know, and respect a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? But, ladies, if you want to, you know what I'm saying? To let the, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's just like, you can make it wait a little bit to prove your point. But at the end of the day, don't torture yourself. Let the man, you know what I'm saying? And then we're all going to be, it's a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Steady. I'm having a lot of fun with these buttons. Steady your heart. Steady your heart, because a lot of times when you go in these dates, and let's say you're dating a guy that you actually like, how could you not? You human too, like you human like me. One thing, let me tell you something. I learned, here's a piece of advice that I learned from a 78-year-old woman. Gentlemen, listen. Ladies, listen. This is a piece of advice I learned from a 78-year-old woman when it comes to relationships. I'm about to school you something. Let me take a sip. Y'all hold on. Here we go. Let me tell you what Granny said. She said, she was giving me some real advice. She said, when you lay down with a woman, don't think that she's giving you something because you giving her something too, because y'all both laying down and enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody tell me I'm lying. Put it in the comments if I'm lying. If I'm lying, put it in the comments. Ooh-wee. It's the facts. She was 78. You know what I'm saying? So gentlemen, just like a woman want to hold her body off, how about we switch it up, right? All right. Anyway, how about we switch it up? You know what I'm saying? How about we switch it up? If, let's say, she's being too pushy for it too soon, because this happens too, where a woman could come on too sexually too early, and the guy was like, dang, I really liked her, but this is a little too easy. It's a little too easy. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my mutual advice to everybody, because on Steady Your Heart, this is a mutual playing ground. We're going to keep it a buck. I don't care if a man get mad at me one day. I don't care if the ladies get mad at me one day. There's only one truth, and everybody's mad at it if we telling the truth, right? So listen, I feel like as far as, what was I saying? Because that truth time kind of hit me. That was deep. I got to write that down. I got to write that down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one truth, and everybody's mad at it. But at the end of the day, when it comes to being taken advantage of as a man and a woman, I feel like if everybody told the truth, everybody respected the truth, and everybody, most importantly, like, this is the most important one, y'all, all jokes aside, like all cool shit aside, the most important one is literally to accept the truth. Then you can finally literally steady your heart. You know what I'm saying? If you accept the truth. You know what I'm saying? If you accept the truth, you can never really be taken advantage of. That means, like, let's say, even fellas, let's talk playing shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk playing shit. If you wanna, like, because I would say throwing the kitty cat is the same equivalent to buying the Birkin bag. You feel what I'm saying? The lady's kitty cat is the man's Birkin bag. You know what I'm saying? As far as the exchange of whatever thing you think you can take advantage of somebody by using it. You know what I'm saying? Women think I hold this kitty cat and then he's under my spell. The man think I show her the money but hold the bag, she's under mine. Does it work, everybody? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I'm only here to talk to... Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever in the Birkin bag, just, you know, I'm sorry, ladies. It ain't got to be the bag, but whatever you want from him. Because the simple thing is, my main point is this, ladies. I feel like you know what you want from you. But you guys are such dynamic people and women that we got to calculate exactly what you want, because what you want is different from the last woman and the last woman. But men kind of want the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Now, depending on the women, we may want something different, but you all know we all want one thing universally, and that's to explore your horizons. You know what I'm saying? And swim within the depths of your beautiful mango nectaric oceans. Okay? Okay? And you know that. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, some of you want us for money. Some of you want us for our looks. Some of you want us for advice. Some of you want us for mentorship. Some of you want us for business opportunities. It's like, it's a plethora of things that they can go for. It can be so many things. So we got to kind of, like, we sitting here with the calculator. Somebody calculate her. You going to help. Like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just, hold on. Getting crazy. I need to steady my heart. I need to steady my heart button in here. I got to make that button, yo. For real. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We got to understand that the first thing, when you're here's some dating advice, some real shit dating advice. Here we go. Brief knowledge. Once you realize what the other person could benefit from you most, and this is not a bad thing to realize what the other person could benefit from you, because if you love them, you would provide this for them, you would help them, you'll meet them there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's all about. But if you feel like the energy that you're giving while they're getting what you feel you could benefit them in, if you're not getting that in return, you're officially being taken advantage of. You officially need to,
Steady your heart.
okay? You officially need to steady your heart. And that's for any relationship. That's for any relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been all of it. I ain't here to talk about nothing I don't know. That's why I know I'm telling the truth. That's why the only reason I know my platform on the Steady Your Heart podcast, I know I can speak the truth, because I only speak from things that I've experienced, did well on, messed up on. I'm only going to speak from that. Nothing else. Nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some comments, man. Let's see what we got going here. Okay. Let's see here. If he's a pleaser, That's okay. We got some live comments. Let's see. Guinea said, throwing the kitty got the whole hood meowing, meow. Nah, that's what they got the hood doing. You know what I'm saying? Roof, roof. You know what I'm saying? Throwing the kitty going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Literally, like, ladies, you gotta realize when you throw the kitty too soon, you're throwing off the whole hood economy. You're throwing off the whole hood sexual economy. Like, you're throwing the culture off. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta make him wait a year, but at least make him wait until he can. You know? But I know, ladies, I know it's hard because you want it too, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? So let me just keep moving on. I don't want to be that person. Let me just keep moving on. Fellas, you know what I mean? And keep it a buck, right? Now, let's see what else they said here. Oh, what about females that naturally have a giving and gifting love language? You know what I'm saying? Are we doomed? Is that masculine? Okay, so listen. Being a gift giver and a lover, okay, let me talk to y'all ladies. Because I saw, when I was talking about that, I saw a lot of women were triggered. I saw a lot of women coming through saying like, wow, that's crazy because I do it too. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if you're a gift giver and a lover, like I said, you need to use your discernment. Like, is this guy, here we go. Can you tell that he cares about you? You're emotional and all that, right? Can you tell that he cares about you? Or does he do things that show that, like, if a man cares about you, you tell. Like, you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Is your instinct saying that this woman has feelings for me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, this man has feelings for me? You know what I'm saying? As a woman? You know what I mean? Are your instincts saying that? Because this is what you got to go off of. Because if you really gotta have yeah, I agree, 10K. You gotta have balance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's really what you gotta go off of. But if you're a gift giver, like, he gotta be giving you something too. Like, he gotta be doing what he can. How about that? Because a man acts, right? We're action. We're action. Men are action figures. You know what I'm saying? We don't wait around for approvals. We don't wait around for all that stuff. We're action figures. We get things done. You know what I'm saying? So how you can tell if a man cares about you and if he's not taking advantage of you, he got to be doing whatever he can, like, for you at that moment. He's not, because here's the balance, right? If he's doing more than he can for you, he's a simp. Get him out of there. If he's doing less than he can for you, he might be taking advantage. But if he's doing what he can for you, you got your situation that you might be able to work with. You understand what I'm saying? Use your intellect. Use your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Let me get into some more comments. Let's get into some more comments. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Girls don't want it all the time. They just think that's how you keep it. Mama, Breezy. All right, let me speak to the ladies that you're speaking about here. So here now you taking advantage of him. Shame on you. Shame on you. Not you, mama, but the girls that think they giving him the poon to keep him. Literally, you playing mind tricks. Because what if it works and he didn't want to stay in the first place? Who's doomed now? Him. For what you wanted. Let's play a fair game. This is the Steady Your Heart podcast. You know what I'm saying? So if you're using your body and things like that just to keep a man, then you're doing it the wrong way. Because the one thing that we all know, that men are sexual creatures. So your body is only going to impress him for so long. At some point, your love's going to have to take the place. And then that's what's going to keep you guys together and loyal. So if that's your only tool and that's your main instrument of connection, then that's a real that's a real thin wire. You're treading on thin ice, ladies. Okay? Steady your hearts. Okay? Let's go to this next comment. Okay, I think women sometimes choose to ignore the lack of mutual effort because the challenge is enticing. Sometimes I can change her mindset. Okay, that's Tiana Janae. Listen, I feel like that's powerful. But, there's no but. That is powerful. That's very true. Men do that as well. I don't want to say but men do that as well because I just want to add that men do that as well, right? Right? Because a lot of guys think they can charm a woman. And because I can only speak from a man's point of view. So, I'm going to say it from a man's point of view and let me know if it matches exactly what you think. It's just in a woman's mind, right? Let's have these conversations for real. right? So men be thinking like, let's say a guy sees a girl, he thinks she's extremely beautiful, she's really nice, right? She's not curving him, she's showing him a little bit, it's like she gave her his number. She like they exchanged numbers, they texting, but she's still keeping him in the friend zone via text. He's thinking that, okay, she gave me her number, so she must have some interest in me, right? Right? So what the women equivalent to that, I'm not sure. I could guess that it could be, okay, so he took me on a date, so I guess he's somewhat interested in me, right? So boom, let's go back. Boom, boom, boom. Back to the males. Back to the males. You're talking real talk right now. Back to the male. So then you get to the male standpoint, right? And he's saying, like, boom, she must be interested. She gave me her number. So maybe if I tell her that she's beautiful in the morning, it'll make her feel good. It'll make her think about me all day. You know what I'm saying? Or what else would maybe if I buy her some flowers or something, it'll make her real nice and it'll make her like me, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Women, here you go. Here they go. Maybe if okay, so today I'll kiss him. I won't let him hit. I'll kiss him and I'll let him touch, maybe you touch my butt and then we out of there. You know what I'm saying? Boom. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all have that same mind and we could just stop there. We all have that same, I can change them mindset. But if you have to change them, you need to rearrange them. Come on, oh my God. Oh my goodness. If you gotta change them, then you might as well go ahead and rearrange them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you gotta change the person that you're dating, keep it move around. Like move around till you find somebody that's worth your time. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel you gotta put in work in, okay, maybe one day he'll be ambitious enough. Maybe one day she'll start treating me like she's somebody worth my time. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one day he'll start making some money and showing me that he can provide for the family. Maybe one day she'll talk to me like she has some damn respect. You know what I'm saying? If you run into these problems, then if it's a maybe one day, how about maybe one day I'll find someone? Because literally, if you stop having that mindset, you'll reach somebody that will meet all those needs on day one. And all you got to do is kind of work on yourself to make sure that you're working to be better for the person, because you don't want to change yourself for the person. You just want to make your original form. You know what I'm saying? Prototype number one. You just want to improve prototype number one. There is no prototype number two. Like once you start changing yourself too much and making too many versions of yourself in each relationship, you taking all the L's. Like, and I'm telling you, even if both parties are changing, you still taking your L's, because L's are to be taken alone. Even though L's are only lessons, L's are times consuming. Okay? And that's one thing that nobody can hide. L's are time consuming, especially a relationship L, and an L when it comes to the matters of the heart, because like an L when it comes to a job or something, let's say you lose a job, you get a new one. The L only lasted for that time because you quit the job and then you got a new one. When you take an L when it comes to your love life and your relationship, you have to take the L during the relationship, and then you have to take an even longer L after the relationship, because you still got to heal and then recover from whatever mistakes you make fumbling out the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So literally, you got to steady your hearts, and you can avoid all of this by going through it in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the comments, bars. Yeah, yo, Kwame, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? With the bars. A lot of ladies saying they learned this the hard way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men do too, because like I feel like the good man had to alter himself with time. And this is a conversation that nobody really has, right? The good man had to evolve to society. Because back in the day, the good man, he had to provide for his family. You know what I'm saying? He would buy his woman flowers. You know, he would say, honey, I'm home. He would do all of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or when he first sees a woman, he would like think she's so beautiful and look at her shoes and think she's so pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on, my man Kwame want to get in. Let me get my man in. He would think she's so pleasant that he would even lay his jacket on the floor. He would lay his jacket on the floor so she ain't got to walk in the puddle. Okay? Yo, what's good, bro?
Youre, what up? What up? What up?
Chilling, man. Hey, listen,
How
man.
you doing, dog?
Chilling, man. Shout out to everybody out there serving in the military, man. How you living, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm on break right now.
Where are you?
We ain't been working. I mean, we
be
did the
home.
military. We don't work anyway. But
I feel to be home and all that.
what happened?
I feel to be home and all that.
I ain't home yet.
Oh, you ain't home yet. Bet. But let's get into this topic, man. Because I know
Yeah,
you.
I was trying to put in. Cause well, I noticed that a lot of girls, they getting all this advice, and men too, men getting all this advice. But the thing is, it feel like people trying to impersonate this this character because they know being that character gets them what they want, right?
Exactly.
So when you see, let's be real, there's real hoes out there, right? And when you see a hoe impersonate a wife,
There we go.
she may get dudes that ain't
Hey,
experienced. She may get dudes that ain't experienced, but dudes that been around, we see it. I know who's a hoe and I know who's a wife. Off rip, I know them.
mm-hmm.
Okay, a duck gonna quack all the time. So the thing is, you actually gotta be this this well character, for lack of a better term. You gotta be that. And to be that, it's like if you're not willing to change your environment, then you're not willing to change. You're still impersonating who you want to be.
Exactly.
So your environment is what makes you who you are. Because just people don't understand that it's so heavy. Because like think about
That's
it. Without water, a fish can't be a fucking fish. You know what I'm saying? A fish is only a fish in the water. I mean, a bird need air to fucking fly, right? It don't matter if they got wings. They need air to pump that shit, right? So your environment is literally what makes you. So you got if you let's say you a chick, right? And you trying to change your dating outcome, right? You want dudes to see you as wifey because they keep seeing you as a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hanging around hoes? You know what I'm saying?
We noticed that. Like even if notice
Yeah.
it, he resents that. Like he resents that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, personally, me, I love that. If I see she got whole friends, I'm like, oh, okay, bet. This little wifey game she trying to play, that's only gonna last about a couple days. I'm gonna
Well,
break through that shit.
go in the trap. They don't know what kind of friend she got till later. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. They don't know the stories of. They don't know the glory stories until it's way too late in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That happen. That happens too.
On
You know what I'm
top of
saying?
that,
I see exactly what you're saying. Because if you can see it up front, then you know how to treat it up front.
yeah, if I'm going for a chick that I'm just trying to hit, I see her friends. I see she got whole friends. She do whole activity. She don't know how to carry her liquor. She not a full grown adult. She don't even take care of herself fully the right way. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, I'm like, bet this is easy. It's free money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But the wifeys, man, wifeys are so different, man. They're so hard to get at. Cause then to get at a real wifey, if she not already peeping you, you gotta be a fucking husband. You know what I'm saying? And it's like if you been fucking chasing hoes for 10 years, you don't
That's
even
a
know
fact.
how to be a fucking husband. She not even checking you like that, man. I get curved by wifey types all the fucking time. It's crazy.
Nah.
They see through the shit, yeah. They see through it, just like I see through hoes.
Now, what you were saying? What you were saying?
But yeah, on top of that, it's like for dudes, it's like when dudes want to change, it's the same thing for dudes. You got the same friends that all they do is smoke, all they do is scam and hit licks. And it's like, bro, you're not gonna be somebody different than them and still hang with them. That's not how anything works.
Nothing works that way.
It's your environment. And then, first of all, oh my God. People don't even realize this, but it's a lot of it, well, a lot more of what it got to do with than what you think it is music. Music damn near like a fucking brainwash machine, yo.
Bro,
It's like magic.
talking to him, you on a whole nother level now. Talk
Yeah.
to him.
The type of music you listen to already tells me what type of person you are. Already tells me. You know what I'm saying? You're like, think about it.
Yes,
If I
bro.
told you, if I'm describing a person, right? And I say his favorite type of music is country music. You already thinking of a type of dude right now. You can already think of him. Because you know the type of people that listen to country music. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know the
Wow.
type of people that listen to metal rock. You know the type of person that listen to hip hop. and then type the certain types of genres of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? If a dude tell me his favorite artist is J. Cole, Kendrick, I already know what type. I already know who I'm thinking of.
Nah, that's facts.
If a
Look,
dude tell me his favorite artist is Gucci Man and fucking Shiesty Blood, or what's that man's name?
Shiesty, man.
I
Come on, man. Show some respect,
know the
man.
new artists like that. I already know the new artists. What Shiesty? What?
Yeah, Pooh Shiesty, bro.
Pooh Shiesty.
Pooh.
Yeah. If you tell me his favorite artist like Pooh Shiesty and shit like that, I already know what type of dude he is. You know, I already know. They still may be good people, but I already know like where your mindset is at. I already know.
Because literally, bro, you know, music is my thing, bro, and I feel like what your music on is what you meditate on, because music is like the only thing that goes through everything. It goes through your logic, it goes through your emotions, it goes through everything straight to your soul. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those vibrations, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that the human body is made up of like, I think it's 60 to 75% water. You know what I'm saying? If you put a blue in water and turn it all the way up, the water's gonna shake. That's what happens when you listen to music. Literally, going off vibration, changing your life. Literally, in a whole big level. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you say you can tell a lot about a woman or a man by what music they listen to, literally, that's like a cheat. You just gave a life hack.
Yeah.
Never.
That is a life hack.
That cute shiesty. I mean, Pooh Shiesty.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Fucking.
Joking on you. Yes.
What it's just about what you feed in your brain daily. That got a lot to do with who you are. Who you hang with got a lot to do with who you are. How you present yourself.
No, honestly.
Have to do with how you feel about yourself.
And you gotta hang with
yourself.
You gotta hang with yourself sometimes too. Because if you spend all your time with other people, then you can't really figure out what you like or dislike or what you do or don't like from yourself. Or like just what silence feels like. Or just like literally what you feel like. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have that alone time. And if you got the perfect balance of alone time and then the other time spent with the right people, that's kind of the formula for success.
Like, you mean like break off from what's been around you just to be with yourself to
I say like on
what?
a
Something like what?
daily basis, everybody needs literally at least 1 hour to themselves awake. You know what I'm saying? Like one complete hour to themselves while not sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Just to think and chill, degress, create, whatever. Because I feel like if you take that hour and you have that time to think about that relationship with that partner or blah blah blah, when you fill your day up, then you don't have time to depress everything, not depress, but break everything down for yourself. You know what I mean?
That's good for introspection, to look at yourself. But I think like if you looking to change, it's really got to do with who you hang with and your environment. But being with yourself, that's like the first step. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to step outside and look. Because if you always around certain people and you never by yourself, you're not even gonna notice.
Mm-hmm.
You're not even gonna even have the thought, the train of thought to think, hey, maybe I need to branch off of these people or whatever, or be some. But I remember before I got to the army, I was one way, and then now I've been in the army about 2 years, right? Every time I come home, people be like, "You so different. I can see the change in you already." Da, 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, ain't nothing really changed though. I'm like, oh, duh, my environment changed.
Mm.
And I'm like, duh, the people that I hang with is totally different now.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So now, and then my mindset changed, because I used to be on some day-to-day shit. Because that the immediate gratification of things,
Mm-hmm.
that is a predominant mentality in the Black community, is immediate gratification.
Yeah.
And or just really, you know what? I'm not gonna say Black community like that, because that's too broad. But that's how it is in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? People get it today. They're not really thinking about 5 days from now. So then I got out of that, in the army. Well, I'm around people that are thinking about 5 years ahead. 10, well, not everybody, but most people I hang with is like thinking 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead. And now I'm thinking 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead. When I never used to do that before. You know, I'm already planning for retirement.
Yeah, bro.
Every month. You know,
These things,
never even thought about that.
these things change your life. Like that's why I always tell people, like, because I feel like it's only in our environment and in our culture that the man doesn't leave to become a man and come back. There's no rite of passage. Like we just like, man, one day, man, whatever. Whenever mom kick you out, whenever you choose to move out, man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when people like when you went off to the military, and then even when I went off to college, you know what I'm saying? And I found a new environment, and I learned how to do business. I learned that guys that talked about credit and ownership and different things. It literally changed me. Every time I came home, it was the same. They're like, oh, you started to talk white, and I'm like, what do you mean? I've broadened my vocabulary, and I'm going to use it all day. You know what I'm saying? But it's like at the end of the day, your environment changes everything. And I feel like every man or black man, we need to preach more that you got to kind of, even if you're from a good environment, you should still leave to get something new and come back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's healthy for us.
No, to swing it back. Now that now that I'm hanging with different people, obviously my views on life is different, and now my views on a relationship is different. You know what I'm saying? I'm around dudes that's married, so they more understand what goes on with being with somebody.
Yeah.
Before I was around single people all the time, and I was the only one in the relationship. And with single people, so they poisonous, man. If you're in a relationship, you gotta limit your time with single people, because with single people, everything is a done deal for them.
If you're around a bunch of single people, they were probably you single, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they trying to make you single. Everything is a done deal for them. You tell them, damn, bro, she took a shit this morning and that shit stank. They're gonna be like, damn, you need to leave that girl.
Get rid of her.
And her shit stink. Oh, hell no.
Hell no, girl shit.
Bro. Yeah.
Like,
It's the same thing with females. Like, you hear a female talk to her friends about her dude, everything is a done deal. Anything he do. Now, when I'm around people that's married, that's married for real, ain't nothing a done deal. There ain't no such thing as a done deal. They said we in it for life. That's what it is. And they talk through everything. Everything can get talked through. You know what I mean? So now my mindset is like, all right, bet anything can get talked through. If you can't talk through, that's when it's over. But you got to at least try to talk it through first. And that's what I was missing before in my life, when I was just, because I remember my last relationship, we didn't really talk about nothing. It was always fucking, any issue was like, all right, I'll talk to you in about 3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
We're just gonna part ways, and we'll swing back around in about 3 weeks. And that's not how that shit works.
Yeah, nah, because you got, like, communication fixes everything, though.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like the more cowardly you are, the worse you are at communicating. If you just want to put it straight and simple, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying? And for a lot of, some people just don't know how to do it because of upbringing. But I feel like if you're sharp in the tooth, and you know what I'm saying, and you know what's going on, I feel like the more cowardly you are, the more you suck at communication, because you try to find too many artistic ways to get a simple point across. You know what I'm saying? I can literally just be communicated. And if you're talking to a person and you feel like they can't accept your communication style, and if they do get explosive, you should be able to trust yourself to communicate how you feel, because it's literally, you got to have confidence that communication can actually fix things. A conversation can fix a lot of things that escalate way further than that, in my opinion.
Yeah, true. But also with communication, if you're not ready to be honest, that's the big thing that keeps people from communicating, is they're not ready to be honest. They still try to hide how they really feel. You know what I'm saying? So there ain't no real communication.
It's just a bunch of nothing. Yeah, man.
Not even that. It's just they feel like they can't talk, because the outlook or the impersonation that they're trying to put forward they're not gonna be able to hold it the longer they talk. You know,
Yeah. Wow.
talking truthful.
Especially if you're dealing
Do.
with an aggressive partner or a partner that's a little stronger than them. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. Nah, bro, but I'm trying to get somebody else in here, bro. I appreciate you calling.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Got my word in. Thank you, dog.
Nah, I appreciate that, man. Love, blessings, bro.
Ready.
Yeah, we get this joint. Yo, you see, Kwame just came through and spit some real knowledge, and it was like that was a more mature touch from a man's standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, if you're dealing with a person and like pretty much birds of a feather flock together. I saw Veg say that on here. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty much the point of our conversation. Like, you gotta, if you want to change your life, you gotta change your environment. You know what I'm saying? And what I felt like one thing that we agreed on was that if you change, first you gotta change the environment within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Within your private time, is carving time out for yourself. Once you get comfortable with that and you calculate what you want, you need to change the environment of who you're hanging with. If you need to move, bro, if you need to move, move. Sis, if you need to move, move. You understand me? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Another thing that we talked about was that if you're in a relationship and you're hanging with a bunch of single people that love the single life and love to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Then literally you're setting yourself up for failure, because guess what? They miss their friend. Don't think, listen, ladies. If you think that her dog homies don't miss him being a dog, listen, it's a lie. If you think her fast homegirls or her thotty homegirls, steady your hearts, you know what I'm saying, are not out there missing their thotty homegirl, it's a lie. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you calculate who she hangs around. Also, the music they listen to. Literally, he just came and dropped mad gems on y'all. I hope y'all had a pen and pad out. Listen, anytime you listen to my podcast, you need to have a pen and pad out, because I'm only designing this to change lives. I'm only trying to drop the truest of the truth. If you want to find the truth, you're gonna find it here. You know what I'm saying? But listen, man. So let's recap the night before we get out of here, man. Like I said, one of the first ways that you end up being taken advantage of is you talk too much. You talk too much. Okay? So you end up in conversation, you feeling the person, you're motivated by what they're saying, you believe in their dreams, and you end up, you know what I'm saying? We got some comments. Hold on, let me get to these comments because it's getting crazy down here. I was always a single friend, though. Well, you not no more, girl. Well, you not no more. Steady your hearts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Her friend might want her turn. Giddy, listen. Giddy. Calm down. So calm down on my pod, bro. We wholesome. We trying to be wholesome over here, son. Even though you ain't telling no lies, man. You ain't telling no lies. A lot of times, bro, I've seen this. Ladies, steady your friends. Steady your friends. Steady your yelps. When you go and you tell dudes, when you out there, you spit and you tell your friends how he put it down, all that, blah, blah, blah. Please don't think your friends don't come back and tell us that you told them that they want a piece. It happens. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Yo, Dave, what's good, man? You gotta watch, like, steady your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because that happens. I'm sorry. I was going to say Guinea was joking, but I said I'm only here to spit the truth, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? What 88 Voto said, the game is treacherous and unforgiving. Oh my God. The game is treacherous and unforgiving. It is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, but let's go back. Number one is that come on, mom, I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? Number one, you talk too much. So now you signed up for so many things, and you're a nice person, so you try to keep your word, and now you got too many things that you've agreed to, so now you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Now you're being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? The second one is you don't listen and you don't use your discernment. You know what I'm saying? You kind of see, that first time you second guess, like you chilling with somebody, you got to look at them like, whoa, like, what was that? And you feel like they kind of taking advantage. You feel like, whoa, that was the characteristic, something. I don't know what's going on here. Confusion is ungodly. Confusion is ungodly. Whenever you're confused about somebody's syndrome, I said I read the comments. Whenever you're confused about somebody's situation or their energy, just know that you're in an ungodly situation and you got to get out of that. You should never be confused. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The third thing is that what I said, you don't listen. I said you forgot what the first one was. I said I gotta write these things down. I'm over here going to the top of the dome. You know what I'm saying? And then what else? And then me and Kwame got to the conversation about the environment. Like literally, when me and Kwame talk, those are really like the root. If you really change your environment, you can change your life, because what comes around you or what comes into your life literally is what you think about. Like a motivational speaker. All right, let me get to the Steady Your Heart podcast comment. Outside of all the drama, outside of relationships, I'm going to just talk to y'all. I'm going to just talk to y'all on some real talk. You know what I'm saying? Some motivation. Listen, what you think about most, you become. Right? What you think about most surrounds you. And you can't control it. That's the thing. You can't control what's around you. All you can control is what you think about most. Right? So if you think about negativity and you think about like my life is falling apart, I'm so busy, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. It's literally like tasks, sleepiness will surround you. You know what I'm saying? Or if you are busy and you are tired, you think that, wow, these are a lot of opportunities. I'm gonna knock these out. I'm gonna get that done because I'm a beast. I do this, male or female. I do this. I'm built from the toughest, especially if you black. You know what I'm saying? I do this, and then you think literally every time I get tired, like right now, I've been up since 5 o'clock this morning. 10:47 on the podcast. But guess what? Every time I feel tired, I say, I'm not tired, I'm tough. I literally have just a little thing that I tell myself. I'm not tired, I'm tough. You know what I'm saying? If you just change your mindset, you could change what's around you, because now that I'm surrounded by couches and cushions. Of course, y'all see this, but if I was tired, guess what? I'll be laying on one of them. But no, I'm tough. I'm over here. You feel what I'm saying? Getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Life is never perfect. Things are always working in your favor. There's always going to be something. Like another thing, another thing that we talked about today was acceptance. You know what I'm saying? You got to accept the truth about people in your life. You got to accept the truth about things in your life. Once you accept things, you'll realize that nothing's wrong because nothing's perfect anyway. Nothing's wrong because nothing was supposed to be perfect anyway, right? Come on now. Come on, steady your hearts. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that's been through a couple things. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to write a book about it. Y'all going to read it. You feel me? But if life was easy, it wouldn't be worth living. It sounds so cliche. Whatever, all the cliche statements in the world, literally take them and meditate on them. Right? Life wasn't supposed to be easy. Take that and meditate on it. You got to slow down on the things that we say, because we literally only speak spells. We call it a language, but it's literally because sound is vibration. We're speaking things into existence. Literally, what people think, like even that's become a cliche, but like investigate that. Investigate that. Investigate the mirror. Tell the truth about yourself. What do you like? What don't you like? You know what I'm saying? Investigate that. Investigate everything, because if you really investigate and you tell the truth and the real truth, and not the victimized truth, not the truth that makes you feel like you're winning, you will end up where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? On that note, I'm in the podcast, man. Listen, y'all steady your hearts. Thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Youre Nova. I love all of y'all. Take it easy, man. I'm out of here. Bless me.